Hi guys, it's a Thursday morning. My name is Derek Elom Ashilevi. And of course, you're welcome to What's Trending, the segment of Prime Morning where we give you a scoop of what's hot, what's spicy, what's sizzling on fire on social media, of course. The first story is one that I am very taken aback by it. But just so you know, this segment of the morning show is brought to you by Tasty Tom. You know, some of us are chefs. When you go to the kitchen, you want to go with a recipe that will redeem you. I mean, some of you two are not too good. You're a single man, you live alone. Charlie, don't go and disgrace yourself when a visitor is coming. Get Tasty Tom. They have recipes for chicken, beef, and soup. That's what I use, so Charlie, you got that. All right. Heading to our very first story. Of course, even before I give you the first story, which is a very sad one of the things I still love is the fact that I cook. You know, some people call me chef. And they call me a chef because when I get into the kitchen, I know what to do. I know what to put together to give you a sumptuous meal. And so guys, once again, it's Ghana month. Perhaps a season where you're making a lot of very good recipes. You're doing the mutuos, there are ben kwine, there are cutting quines. And it's just so right that you do it with a spice that can redeem you. Tasty Tom for that matter. Tasty Tom, so you want to keep to that. I like it as well. Once again, you can get the beef, chicken, soup recipes for whatever you're making. Yeah, you got that. Tasty Tom, thank you. We'll do this with you. Of course, you want to head into the kitchen today. And today I'm going to be eating in a place close to this place. I mean, close to my workplace. And I'll probably be asking the lady if she's using Tasty Tom. Because if she's not using Tasty Tom, I guess I'll not be going for that. Tasty Tom, thank you for being, there you see in the show. All the recipes there are. There's chicken. In fact, there's even shrimp. So if you want the Ewola Monko vibes, you want to do that with Tasty Tom, there's a jollof recipe. And I'm going to jollof beer now, a banana jollof, name jollof. You know, you want to do that with Tasty Tom. Tasty Tom will not put you in shame. All right. Heading on to our very first story is one that I'm particularly taken aback by. It's a very sad story of a truck that has had to tip over a cliff from the Ebri to Nsawam, highway. I went to school in the Eastern region, and I've used that particular road before. And it's a path that has very sharp curves. And so, Nana, even when we are coming with the trotters and the way the drivers keep speeding, you have to sometimes hold on to a part of the car because there's a lot of turns and, you know, bends and all of that. But unfortunately, a truck, which was allegedly on a very top speed, tipped off. Don't take my word for it. See the video. I'll bring you comments after that.
Oh, from all the from now, how much can you do? I'm going to more money. So, my one car is a more plan. What time are you coming from?
Sure. We were had that. I said, I told a boss.
Charlie, I don't know, when I saw the video, even me, I was very shocked. It's a very sad story. And of course, Charlie, this is a caution to all of us who are driving, that you really might want to take your time. If you don't know the route, And of course, I was just talking to Thomas, one of our top camera guys here, and he also mentioned that this is not the first time. It happens that it's a very sharp curve that if you really do not know the place, it might tip off, you know. Let's head to social media. Of course, if stuff like this happen, social media do the talking. And we have our first comment from Sir Captain, who says that, I think there should be a rail guard or a concrete fence on that sharp curve. Should anything happen, they would be prevented from falling down there. I think that's a very fair point, because when I was going to school using that route, there was never a barricade or anything of the sort. You know, so when you tip, Nana, you go on till Jesus catches you, you know. We have Van who says that, may God help us, but still, we also need to be wise when driving. We only live once, Charlie. I side with you, Van. We have a sexy boy who says that, I remember when I was once a student of Adontin, I passed on that road just one time. It was really scary. Since then, I decided to use the Ebri to Accra road, which I promise you, if you've used that road before, it's very scary. There are highs and lows. You go, then you come. Nana, it's scarier than even subway surface, you know. Yeah, so Sexy Boy really has a point that, Charlie, it should be something that we all take into consideration. Broadside says that, honestly, some of these truck drivers in Ghana behave as if they have no common sense. Oh, but Charlie, how can you say this, you know? The type of speed they drive with is foolishness and dangerous. The large overloaded delivery vehicles should have limiters fitted, so maximum speed is set. Even for me, if you ask my personal opinion, I would suggest that I don't think it's even a route for long vehicles, because it's sharp, so sharps and bends, you know? And so you have a very fair point, Broadside. Kofi also says that I often drive through that road from Accra to Suhum and Nkoko. Anytime I'm descending, I'll be speaking in tongues. Charlie, it's so dangerous. I tell you, don't take my word for it. Everybody agrees that that route is a very dangerous one. And so the Ministry of Roads and Transport, we call on you to please take a look at this. I mean, we can't have our people, our good youths, you know, losing their lives only because there are no rail guards on that stretch. We have Ugly Silver who says that, and people say regulation is a bad thing. That's a driver error situation. Wouldn't be surprised if they were fatigued driving, you know. Of course, I don't know why truck drivers, anytime they get into trouble, people tend to assume, and a tipper truck for I mean, their job is difficult sometimes, but of course, that's not the case. That's not a good reason enough for you to drive. If you know you're tired, please, it's better to arrive than not even arrive, you know. We have Nana Udini, Charlie, says that this particular road, it's not easy, Charlie. We have that Shy Hill girl says that, God, no one died. Charlie, let's be grateful for life. I know, right? Charlie, if you wake up and you are intact and you're good, be grateful for that. As you know, I don't like to be a bearer of sad news. Moving from this sad story to another sad story. It's a story that happened in Kumasi. You and I know how traders now don't want to sell in the markets, and they now sell on pavements. It's a phenomenon that is everywhere. Kaswa especially. La Paz. Now, La Paz, sometimes you even have to fight for walking space on the pavement, because Nana shoe seller was sitting in Myanmar. And in a very sad story that happened yesterday, is a story of an electric pole that fell off. And guess what? Where it fell? It fell on traders who were selling on the pavement. Very sad story. See the video. I'll bring you reactions after that.
Oh, I'm dang. I don't pay. You see, I don't know until some. Yes, I didn't Dr. Manson, I'm younger than many again. You can't bear 5. Yebia kati free kunipo mano mutunton boko jeni nkumane nya doane de ben wo kwana no ho na Dr. Manson wa afibia ka kunipo ama ya ka chem se motu ho na muton no ma munye very careful so ka na ti free so ba edin de kunipa ama wo ke koma small mo bobo catch them my say a plan of Hona Matino, Mobama or Rebel, who didn't say the say in CD. It's too much. Huh? Boko 1 city near the Ademonti, move from Hodio. When the patrio, the patronia so Mobu taxi, the Domoko. 3. So, you're fine. You're fine. Tia man over na Katiano. Central markets no more in Yamani Park, Mommy, Yamani Parkuna, a pound of floor, Sapa, we was a two of beer flu. Can he send it by saying, can if you show me send it by him? So can be
man. Charlie, I'm a sorry, I'm matching so Cotonia. I mean, your mom wakes up at dawn trying to make ends meet only for her to be hit or struck by a falling, electricity pole. This is a very sad story. In any case, I mean, people are making the argument that, Mama, other than Yaya shop, why is there a designated place for you to sell and you still choose to sell by the roadside? And so some people believe that it's their fault. The point of view that people are also not watching is that why should, if an electric pole is going to fall off, I don't think it's just, a one-off incident of it was just catastrophic or, I don't know. Perhaps it shows the signs. So some people are also calling on the Ghana Electricity Company that now, Charlie, what is happening? Are we just walking around and now perhaps the next street light may hit my head, And so, of course, people are I don't like this. And it's a very sad story for me because growing up, my mom sold in Agbogloshi Market and she sold tomatoes, is what she's used to raise us. And so I'm just imagining for my mom, Charlie, that's it'll probably tear us down, What has social media got to say on that? Easton 4 says that if you mistakenly step on the things, the way they will insult you, she's making the point that when you're walking on the pavement, now hey, mama, now they'll give it to you, they're there to make money, of course, but it should be done in the right way. Elikem, the gossip, says that when the assembly tells them not to sell close to the road, they will not listen. They will use it to do politics. And it's one of the things I always keep asking myself. No government can sweep these people off the streets. It's happened, like NDC has been in power, MPP has been, and people play politics with it. That if you take us off the street, and of course, these are the people who really vote. And so is it a case of we dance to the tune of the sellers? Should now our pavement blocks become a place where people are now using as ShopRite and their shopping malls, We have YGSF Baby who says that why are they on the road? Where is the designated market stalls? So they will get the results. Serves them right, Charlie. I know you want the rules to be done, but we don't want anybody to lose their life. In the course of that. KSAF says that it's rather unfortunate, but I'm not sad. Stop street hawking. The pedestrian walkways of pavements are meant for pedestrians by the roadsides and not for trading. The audacity and entitlement on some of these traders when you mistakenly stand next to their trade is as if the pavements are made for their activities. I know, right? Charlie, you have a point. Blake says that Black Affair says that are pavements meant for selling? Charlie, I'm also asking the same question. Red Soko says that they have marketplaces built for them, but they still go on the street to sell. They blame the government when tragedy happens. Jude Kafuide says that yet the assembly takes them tickets. Yeah, which is a very shocking thing. Can you imagine? The local assembly, all of these traders, they pay tickets. The local assembly cannot enforce the rules to sweep them off the pavement. And so they take tickets more like we are even affirming what you're doing, We have a Yin Kaba who says that when they say don't sell by the roadside, our market women won't listen, wishing a speedy recovery. And apparently it was 3 women who had to be rushed to the hospital. We have Costero who says that every year they keep repeating the same mistakes without learning. If the sitting government forces them out, they will heavily criticize the decision. They ignore the dangers of selling so close to the road, putting their lives at risk. At times, pedestrians are left with no choice but to walk in the middle of the road, facing oncoming traffic because vendors occupy the sidewalks. Yeah, but of course, there's a new sheriff in town. And so perhaps things may change. I like to be very optimistic and just see that. I like to give people the benefits of the doubt, that they know what they're doing. All right, moving on to the next story is one that is of national concern. We're talking about illegal mining, Galamsey. Thankfully, yesterday, the new sheriff in town, I'm talking about the Minister of Lands and Mineral Resources, Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofi Boa, made us aware that they've revoked all the licenses of people who are mining, small-scale miners in our forest. And according to them, they've been able to reclaim some 7 out of 9 forests that were, ransacked, if I should use that word, by illegal miners. Then to the story that I'm bringing to you. It's a story of this same Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa leading a new team or commissioning a new body what they call Blue Guard Initiative, Blue Water Guard Initiative. And this is a group of 470 young men and women who are under the Ghana Navy Riverine Commission. And their job is to go and protect the water bodies. And so they were commissioned a few days ago. This is a video of them parading, jogging, warming up for the exercise. Don't forget, illegal mining is of national concern. But before this particular, fits they were doing, this exercise time they were having, the day after they were commissioned, you'll be shocked at what happened. They were dancing to Zomi Zo. Illegal mining, Zomi. Watch the video, I'll bring you comments after that.
Hey, get it on so. 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 Hey, get it on so.
Mining Galamsey, and we are turning to Zomi Zozo. Just so you know, this is not the first time the Ministry of Government is deploying troops into the forest reserve to protect our safeguard our water bodies. There's been Galam Stop. Galam Stop was initiated by other previous governments, which even had military men. Now the soldiers couldn't sweep them out. Now Zomi Zo. You guys, let's run to the social media comments, Akogo says that I figure their training ground should be underwater training. Nana, they are going to safeguard the water body, so Charlie, give them some time, let's see what happens. Zigiman says that exactly how we want it in the system. However, they should go and exhibit or continue what their predecessors did. Respect the command. It says go and protect the water bodies, not to go and protect the illegal miners. Zigiman, you make a fair point. But the point is that armed military men with guns couldn't sweep out illegal miners. Zomi Zo is going to sweep out illegal miners. Well, let's see what other people think. Son of Rex says that, Mahama, your concept, pal. If then dash these people 500 cities each for Galamsey sites, that will go people Charlie, because everybody feels that Galamsey is a serious issue. We are thinking that perhaps there should be, we don't want to do drones again because we've seen that drones are being shot down and things. They should be flying a chopper, helicopter. Zomi Zo is going to protect. Blue Water Guard should stop calling them Zomi Zo. So Blue Water Guard is going to save them, Curtis says that police and soldiers serve, then they tip them. See kiddies. Anyways, job for the boys and girls. That's what social media thinks. That perhaps they are playing politics with Galamsey because it's more like something for party boys. Albert Natai, probably known as Bongo Idea, says that at least Mahama has shown leadership and exhibited the desire to fight Galamsey. Might not be sustainable, but still better than the guys who were giving out mining concessions to mine in forest. CK says that I hope the Galamseyers won't use money to lure these ones. I'm seeing something. Blanksy says that Charlie hard, I know go lie. Estonia Burger says that it was low-key recruitment, and because I don't hear anything. Yeah, people are wondering how come it wasn't. Just so you know, they've commissioned 470 people now, but they intend to open it up to 2,000 more young people. So Charlie, keep an ear for that. Orange Care says that they forshave all of them heads as a sign of honesty and integrity. However, those against these moves, we are the same people complaining about unemployment. They give us small jobs and you're still complaining. Charlie, illegal mining is a big deal, and I think we should fight it with all our energy. As you know, it's a Thursday, and of course, we're going to give you the throwback video. But my name is Derek Elom Ashilevi, and it's been Watch Trending with me. I leave you with the video of the day. I'll see you sometime.
Leole, hey, leole, leole, le bomole, le abekule, leole. Come on, leole, le bomole, le abekule. All right, gonna let the neighbor know. Shana not turning the nyama. Come on, gonna let the neighbor know. Shana boom stand a hip. Gonna Ghana lady Nabano, Shannon Anton and Yamba. Come on, Ghana lady Nabano, Shannon Bomston hits. All right. Wallan. Master Ten just going for the dance section. The time the boy don't call about Taka just pick up on. Check, you know what I mean? Hey! You know what? Yeah, man. My dog's already upon cool, man. All right. Hey! What I want? Put the bentwa down. Hey! Put the bentwa down. Look. I say, put the bentwa down. All right. Take go where you like. Take go where you like. Aishaba, come on, man. Let them know so that's nice, you know what I mean? Hey, I say, take go where you like. All right, Aishaba, tell them to make them know so that's nice, man. Sure. Come on, sing along to this tune, man. Most of the time, just going for the dance section. The time the boy don't call about just pick up on checks, you know what I mean? Sure. But that's all I want to know, man. This is true African music, you know what I mean? Turn, man. All right, come on. All right, let them know so that's nice, you know what I mean? Where you like. All right, sing along, sing to this tune, man. Take go where you like. Oh, me no care, say take go where you like. Sing, come on. Take go where you like. Come on, Pontaka just pick up and text it.